Observing the Earth from space is essential to understanding our planet's environment. Satellites can monitor the weather, track icebergs, assess geohazards, monitor changes in land use, measure air pollution, detect oil spills, and explore the oceans and land. In the late 1970s, space agency leaders around the world were realizing that in order to build a stronger user base for these space missions, international coordination was needed. As multiple missions were planned for similar objectives, policymakers realized that they needed to ensure easy and consistent access by users to data from different spacecraft. In addition, it became clear that even though a particular satellite was designed for a specific use, there were users and applications across many disciplines and in many nations. So an integrated approach was proposed. In 1984, a working group with a group of 7 nations recommended establishing an independent committee to coordinate all civilian Earth observing systems. This became the Committee on Earth Observation Satellites, or CEOS, chartered in Washington, D.C. at its inaugural meeting that year. CEOS is an independent agency with participation by many organizations. Members come from space agencies, United Nations organizations, and international scientific programs, interacting with industry associations, as well as individual experts. Much of CEOS's early work focused on the internal coordination among space agencies, as well as pioneering concepts of data format standardization and establishing programs for correlating data from similar instruments on different platforms. CEOS provided a forum where space officials could develop deep relationships with their colleagues in other countries and agencies to understand their programs, plans, and policies, and explore the synergies from working in closer coordination. As each mission developed, the experiences were shared, the successes were celebrated, and the failures analyzed. These interactions fostered understanding and trust that led to countless collaborations across all aspects of space-based Earth observation programs. CEOS provided an important knowledge base for the 1992 Rio Earth Summit by identifying critical environmental problems and information to help find solutions. In 1992, in preparation for the Earth Summit in Rio, the United Kingdom hosted a conference on space and the environment. The first CEOS yearbook, a catalog of space missions and their applications, was created, listing all of the available and planned observations from space-based systems, establishing CEOS as a leader in connecting user needs to space agency activities. The yearbook is updated regularly and led to an online database. Today, with 23 members and 21 associates, representing 22 countries and 18 international programs and organizations, CEOS is the most influential forum for satellite operators and user organizations to address aspects of remote sensing of the Earth. This influence was evident when leaders from more than 33 countries met in July 2003 and committed to build a global Earth observing system. Their historic commitment was made possible, in large part, because of CEOS. CEOS, with other partners, started the Integrated Global Observing Strategy Partnership, IGOS, bringing together providers and users of global environmental observations to plan and implement coherent, effective programs. IGOS has developed programs around the themes of the global carbon cycle, geohazards, ocean and coral reefs, atmospheric chemistry, and the water cycle. Over the past 11 years, this IGOS partnership is where the critical links have been forged. In 2004, under the leadership of the Chinese Ministry of Science and Technology, the Committee on Earth Observation Satellites celebrates 20 years of quietly building the human and programmatic foundation for what is now known at the highest political levels as the Global Earth Observation System of Systems. CEOS activities today range from coordination of new satellite plans to training and capacity building in developing countries. From data and information management coordination to design of calibration and validation campaigns. from ensuring rapid access to satellite images in response to natural disasters, to responding to information needs arising from international treaty obligations. The impact of CEOS extends far beyond the space agencies of the world. Farmers, weather forecasters, fishermen, geologists, urban planners, archaeologists, climate negotiators, and scholars in many disciplines have been touched by the work of CEOS in ensuring that data from orbiting instruments is accessible, accurate, and affordable. By taking the user perspective into account, CEOS has worked to make satellite data a routine part of decision-making about the Earth and its resources. CEOS regularly sponsors education and outreach programs in coordination with the United Nations and development assistance organizations, and has provided CD-ROMs with samples of satellite data and educational materials in multiple languages for use in training classes. For the last 20 years, dedicated experts from around the world have built a network to convey information and understanding of planet Earth through building the human relationships and institutions needed for close and long-term collaborations across cultural, financial, and political boundaries, and by reaching out to embrace all interested organizations. CEOS has created a truly unique and enduring legacy. It is the foundation for a future in which researchers and decision makers will have continuous awareness of the environment in their search for a sustainable balance between human activities and natural systems.